Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary specimens, weird kids, and chaos gremlins alike, my name is 36 and welcome back to your favorite weekly demo review stream, A Taste of Chaos. This is episode 23, episode 32, actually. The numbers mixed up there. A little bit tired, a little bit cooked from work, but we spent the entire weekend at the Game Expo 2026, lucky enough to be invited as a content creator, and I spent all my time in the indie game section. Tonight, we're going to dive into a couple of the games that I played while I was there that have demos up on Steam. I'm going to take these off because everything is green when I'm wearing them and I can't see shit properly on my screen as it is. So, the games we are kicking off with tonight are Feed the SCORCHPOT and Trivia Deal. And in typical cult fashion, they are roguelikes because I cannot help myself when it comes to a roguelike game. I fucking love them. So, game number one, which I played half asleep on day one, the caffeine hadn't quite kicked in yet, Feed the SCORCHPOT, a cozy, chaotic tabletop roguelike about dice, meals, and mild panic. Build your board, harvest what you can, and serve up dishes fast enough to stop your dragon from burning the whole economy down. Heavily inspired by games like Balatro and all of that when it comes to the maths and the dice rolling aspect of things. Very, I would say, Risk-esque in terms of how to take over the things on the board. There was a lot to this game, and my tired-ass fucking brain Saturday morning couldn't quite comprehend some things, so we're going to dive right back into it. Tired, as usual, but this time it's after-work tired, so it's a different kind of tired to morning tired. And we'll have a go at this one and go over some things in the game. I already have all of that. What am I doing? This button. If you're a bro, like and support, like and subscribe. Hey, Mills, how was your day at work, brother? All right. We're in here. Warming the fire, just in case. All right, so I'm going to have to move my camera when I start this because there's a lot of shit. But that's that there. New game. Unique dragons are full. Skip tutorial. Demo seats. Baron, Count, Duchess. We're gonna go Count. Baron, it's just normal. Normal hunger scaling. Infrequent hunger attacks every 5 years. Shop prices increase or building limit increases only on even years. Let's just go Baron to begin with. Alright, so lots happening on screen. So I'm just gonna quickly move you, I think. I think that is the best spot that doesn't cover up anything in the game. Right. Yeah, sorry. Covering up a lot in the game. But it's a perfect spot for my camera now because it's not too big. I'll just make it a little bigger. Yeah, that doesn't need to be covering up anything important up in the top corner there. Okay, so I have some homesteads. Now, I have to place my homesteads on the board. So they can only be placed on adjacent things. So let's go in here so that we can get some meat, some dairy, and some grain. And then... what was that? Adjacent farmsteads. Yeah, cool. 10 ingredients yield 2 dual income. Then I think if we put the other one up here. All right. So I've placed my homesteads to be able to grab some resources. Jason farmsteads produce vegetables from this tile. If I get an 8. There'll be grain if there's a 3. Meat. If I were a 5, 9, 11. So we have 4 dice to roll. Hey, Mac, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Three. I think I roll a 4 in there, so that's a 7. Yeah, roll again. Alright. Harvested absolutely nothing because I'm tired from work. Cook. All right, so I completely cocked that one up. I didn't get anything here. We're in season 2. Do I have any? I have 10 coin. Can I buy anything from shop? 2 flavor for adjacent farmstead. All right, so I can buy one of you. Which is a 5. What does the paintbrush do again? 329. Yes, 329. We're one more closer to the goal of 100 and goal of 400. So if I put you here, we've got a big combo in that area at that point. Not even close. Hey, it's one closer than it was the other day. All right, so if I go here, we go 7, so it's down here. All right, we got a 5 in there, so I can harvest some stuff from the middle here. Okay, so we're just gonna, we don't have a recipe. But we still absolutely nailed the goal of 220. All right, cool. So reroll dice in the tray, huh? All right. A shop. A 13. What are you gonna do your server before I forget? So get out of the way. Start doing other things for your server. Thanks, Mac. I appreciate you. So we're gonna have Compot and 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's gonna buy one of those and buy one of them. So I have no gold left. Okay, so we're gonna put this bad boy here. And roly-polies. So we're gonna roll 5 and a 4. I have 11 and 3. So we're gonna get some stuff from the bottom 3 to 8, 9, and 11. All right. Big harvest. Can I cook my ingredients? Did I get the right ingredients for it? I need 5. Obviously not. I need 5 meat. Didn't get any meat from that one because I needed a 5 and didn't have a 5. But we're going to cook with our ingredients to see if we can get to 360. Name them 5 tags for your server. Huh? As in what to expect from the server, or I don't know, I'll have a look at that after streams. I can't concentrate at the moment on multiple things at once because I'm a little bit overstimulated. But it's chaotic, cozy, and weird. Good enough for 3 of them. All right, I've got some 10 coins. What can I get from the shop? All right, cool. No worries. Flesh Orchard. Pizza. Okay. Let's buy some pizza. Flesh Orchard sounds like a gross meal, to be fair. So let's just gonna sit in here. We'll have the 8 for there. And we get the middle ones again. Just gonna harvest all of that. I need to activate this. I need 5 grain. I don't have any grain. I need meat. So I'm not getting my things for my recipes here. Got some flavor. We're adding 110 fodder. But we might be smashing through this one pretty well. Close enough. Very close. We only have a little bit to go for the next hunger. Oh, he's getting hangry. Gonna aim for some meat to try and cook some things here. Let's try that. Big harvest on all of that. So we can have pizza. Cook. Oh, okay. That was big. All right, big numbers there. Yo, Zero, how's it going? Doing good. A little tired from work, but, you know, diving back into some games from the Game Expo. The last time I played this one at the Game Expo, I was very tired on day 1, and the caffeine hadn't quite kicked in yet, so running through this one. It's called Feed the SCORCHPOT, and you know me and my roguelikes. So, we have 12 coins left. What can I get from here? Thank you very much, Mac. Fruit, well, mark of 12 is active. That's 14 flavors. Second breakfast. 5 meat to activate. Let's go there. Got 4 coins left, but I can't do much with the other coins at the moment. So we're just going to close the shop. I roll the dice. Okay, so I need 5 for you. Okay. Let's harvest that because I can get my second breakfast recipe cooking here. $916 on that one. Okay. So next we've got 2 seasons to go before he gets Engie. And I'm already at 916 of 1,500. All right. Let's pop you in there. That's 5. Okay, cool. We're just going to harvest all that in the middle there. So we've got 120. Yep. Well, that was a big one. So we've gotten smashed past the hunger levels here. Nice. Oh, he's happy. He's very happy. Dragon is hangry. 3 random tiles are scorched for a year. Okay. Well, I can't get anything from here because he's upset. Okay. 14. So we're going to get another farmstead. Green tiles. Okay, not sure why it made that sound, but that's fine. Oh, yep. Let's upgrade a random recipe, shall we? Use. Level 2 on second breakfast, and I need meat to activate second breakfast. Another farmstead in there. Server's nearly done with the bump bot. Next is the roll. Awesome. Well, that didn't really help, but I've got a lot of stuff from up there. But that for 12 flavor. 2,700 is what I need. Well, we only got to 600. Okay. Next season. Gonna roll some good dice here. Put that in there. Eight and 5. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. All right, well, we've got to cook without a recipe at this point. All right, well, we've got another season to make 1,600 points. Got to aim for... Need some meat to activate. 2 flavor for 2 kept dice. 6, 7, and 9. All right, so we've got 10 to activate, so that's good. We can activate this one. Hopefully this is going to be a big roll here. It was. We saved it. Cool, we fed the dragon. All right, we're going to the next year here. All right, it's kind of getting it. We're gonna. Then we're gonna build some more. Is it altar? What does an altar do? Adjacent buildings, yeah, 20 more ingredients. Fuck yeah. To change the can to an altar, so that's adjacent buildings, so that's those two. 20 more ingredients, so we got some big rolls here. I didn't get any meat, but I got a bunch of, that's 600 and something there. Yeah, 1.5 times my essence. Okay, I'm kind of understanding. So the prosperity is a multiplier on top of the flavor, and the flavor multiplied by the fodder added the essence by 1 and a bit%, I think. All right, so we're at 663 or 4,600. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make it under here. But yeah, there's definitely a lot to this one. Okay, so we've got that. Some meat in the middle there. That's nice. Oh, that's big. We'll add that second breakfast because that's going to be a big one. 21 flavor. 25 flavor. That's a big run. That's a big run. There we go. Oh, we got one more season. Just short. Just short. All right, we need to find a way to earn more money. All done. Thank you. I need wheat to activate. That's only 3. It's 9. All right, well, we got fruit and veg. I don't have an ingredient for that, but, you know, I don't need an awful lot here. All right, cool. We got through to the next year. Earning some, we need to find a way to earn more coin. I need fish to activate. I need dairy to activate. Random mark to a tile. Either tiles, so random mark to a tile. And you. Okay, so that's there, and you've got to go there. All right, so we've got big in the middle there for me meat. Okay. All right, well, let's just smashing it through the middle there. $440. All right, this is gonna be a big one. 25, 452. We absolutely fucking nailed that in the first year. This second breakfast is coming in real handy because everything's around meat areas here. Shop. Dark Shrine. I guess it... What's this player? Duplicate a tiles mark and then re-roll the tool shop. Fruit. And veg. All right, cool. So there's that there. Can I get a... All right, so we've got a bunch of meat, so we're going to roll the meat boy here. All right, so I'm starting to get... I need 11,000 here. Okay. Not bad. Roughly half of what I need. Roughly half of what I need. Okay. I went. Yep, that'll be good. Oh, this is going to be huge. 37. 525. Cool, he's going to be happy with that. All right, cool. We're going to go with that. Put you up there. Okay. Not next to anything on that. That's rough. Don't have any meat. Oh, I've only got fish. Okay, well, this is going to be a rough round on this one, so fucking nothing. Barely anything. That's right. I've got 2 more years, so next season. We need to go 9s and 5s. That would be great. Oh, this is rough. That's a 5 at least. There we go. So we've got 8s and the 5s in the middle there. Big harvest on that. So 40 flavor. 41 times a whole bunch of shit. 45 times a whole bunch of shit, it seems. Okay. Yeah, we're home and hosed. Home and hosed, boys and girls. Alright, I'm kind of understanding it. He's gonna get upset. Paranoia. Dragon refuses one random ingredient type. Meat. Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Alright, so I need to aim for wheat and fruit. So wheat and fruit. Vegetables. I'm gonna get a. All right. A recipe. You there? All right, that's cool. Level 2. Oh, good. Three and 3 is 6, but he doesn't want meat. Cool, harvest. Well, that was good harvest there. So we have wheat for this. Okay, so this is going to be a rough one, so I need another 20,000 here. Can I just harvest straight away? Can I just not harvest? Can I just not harvest? I want to harvest. I'm gonna use all my dice for that. All right, see, I see. I don't think I'm getting out of this because he doesn't. Well, he just refuses meat. Oh, all right, okay. This needs to be a big one. All right, it's gotta be a fucking huge 15 times. Ah, there we go. All right, well. Hey, look, I got to year 10, basically, which is a lot better than I did in the tutorial when I was first playing this one. I will say that there is an awful lot to this game. Let's go back to here. I'm going to finish our pack 3-6. Oh, I can't continue the game because I died. All right. Need a new game. Let's go Baron again. All right, now I kind of understand what I've got to do here. So if I go there, and then if we go there, okay. Need to go 10, 6, and 11. Harvest just from there, okay. So they're going to give me 10 on that one, okay. Go to the shop. Vegetables. And inactive enhanced roles for your server. What do enhanced roles do? All right, here we go. Some big cook here. They make it so you can have two colors to the roll like it blends. Not really. I don't think it's worth it. Alright, that's going to harvest a lot of stuff there. Okay. Okay, well, I didn't even get past year 1 then. Well, didn't even get past the first year on that one that time. Because, yeah. Okay, well. So there is a lot to that. It's definitely a cozy math dopamine rush game by just getting the numbers piling up, feeding your little dragon. So I didn't miss a terrible amount of how to play the game when I was somewhat sleep deprived Saturday morning when I went there. But I'm keen to see where it goes for the full release. Now, this next one there is some Twitch integration for those of you watching over on Twitch or who can go and watch over on Twitch. Which I'm keen to test out because I didn't get to test it out in the demo at the Game Expo, of course. But again, roguelike, again, fun. This is called Trivia Deal. Trivia Deal is the world's first trivia roguelike. Answer fast, play smart, use lifelines, swap cards and relics to survive the Rainbow Reaper. Each run is unforgiving. One wrong answer can end it all. High stakes strategy with random questions, categories, and rewards to keep every run fresh. Okay. Yeah, I realize I haven't liked the live. Oh, poor effort. Just gonna turn. Look, you've been busy doing everything else. I appreciate that. That's fine. New run. Chill streamer, relaxed experience, time is disabled. No, we're gonna go challenge. Okay. So let's go into around here. I feel like that's maybe the best spot for my camera. Let's put it on instruments. Question time. All right, cool. So that's kind of, you know what? I think I need my camera down here. All right, art and literature reward. I get to take the rewards chest. A random multiplier here. All right. Music. Fifth Symphony. That's Beethoven's Fifth. There we go. History. I don't know history. Topic of the Magna Carta. I'm pretty sure that was King's Power apparently in the Magna Carta. So if you get questions wrong, it requires you to unlock them using your intelligence up in the top here, which is your health. And if it gets to 0, it's game over. Battle of Hastings. That one. Wrong. Okay. Well, I'm obviously terrible at... Wood ear, cloud ear mushrooms, I guess. Art and literature, 1984. George Orwell's 1984. Science and nature, which largest organ in the human body is the skin. Skin is an organ, it covers your entire body. Which movie does a young girl fall down a rabbit hole? Alice in Wonderland. All right, we're getting through this. History. Which queen was married to okay. Don't know. Don't know my history too well. I know food and drink pretty well. What country is sashimi is from Japan? Movies and TV. Movies based on a board game features an alien invasion. Battleship. All right, max IQ bonus. Here we go. Rewards. We're going to go +5 to max intelligence. Reroll, because I don't know. Let's take the swap pack here. Claim all. And go multiplier. All right, cool. 2. Movies and TV. Shelley Theron become action-packed road warrior. Mad Max Fury Road. Prince is Purple Rain. Movies and TV, which film is Bill Murray, really the same, Groundhog Day. Give me that reward. Eliminate one incorrect answer. Discovered about Pit Down Man. Don't know. Art and literature. Let's get rid of one incorrect answer. General knowledge. Sherpa. Art and literature. 100 Years of Solitude. Hands up, I don't know. I don't know. Emeralds are green. That was an easy question. Let's put that there because I don't know anything about you. Let's put you over there. Music. Lemonade was Beyonce, apparently. I know the car's locked. Just trying to open it. Damage amplifier. Apparently not as good as this trivia game as I was the other day. Current level in the dungeon. Current streak. Never correct answers. All right. Science and nature. The process by which plants make their own food using sunlight is photosynthesis. Is there no? Why is there no score? How many strings does a violin have? 4. History: which president resigned from office? Watergate. Nixon. MVP of the 2016 Super Bowl. I don't know. So where's John Carmack at which company? I don't know, but I'm confused as to why there's no score. Alright, I'm confused as to why there is no score in the demo and the Twitch integration is not here. Maybe I'm missing something, but that's fine. I think we'll play chill mode. Just because there's no timer and we can talk about things in games and we can get chat to answer questions too. We're going to take rappers. Let's go keys. All right. See how far through the dungeon we can go. Put that up over there. Rewards chest here. And we'll take technology. It talks to me after stream. Okay. Greek mythology. What is the war against the Titans called? Titanomachi? Okay, I guess. Sport. Who set a 100-meter world record 2008 game? That was Usain Bolt. Rappers was 8 Mile, was Eminem's film debut. Art and literature. Atticus Finch. I think that's To Kill a Mockingbird. Right. Food and drink. Champagne is originally from France. Yay. Yay. Video games. Here we go. Overwatch character has the ultimate ability Dragon Strike. That is Hanzo's Dragon Strike. Okay, yeah. Not me. Don't play Overwatch that often anymore. Oh, that was Battleship. Pulling out from the last question we had about this one. Let's go. Put that in there. Audio visual tech. Process of converting analog signals to digital data calls. Analog to digital conversion. All right, total score 620. So we got some scores and some gold. Max intelligence, we're gonna need that. Double. Disneyland. Oh, cocktail, sorry. And iconic quotes. Get a re-roll on that and continue. Nothing, that's good there. Okay, level 2 in the dungeon. We're gonna take the rewards chest and get eliminates all video games. Which game? All right. General knowledge. Be yourself. Everybody else is already taken. It's Oscar Wilde. Put ×2 on the food and drink. General knowledge. The Nutcracker. Which of these is not one of the sweets which comes to life? Greek. Okay. I didn't know that was the answer to that question. It was just a guess. How does chocolate grow? In the ground? On trees. Cocoa tree. I guess. Which Nintendo game features a character who inhales their enemies and gains their powers? Kirby's Adventure. I'm gonna throw that onto there. General knowledge. Who said success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. I guess that was a Churchill quote. Okay. Didn't know that. Movies and TV. In which movie does a group of kids for a pirate's lost treasure? That's The Goonies. Which game? Which game features a group of heroes called Vault Hunters? That would be Borderlands. The Aperol Spritz cocktail originates from which country? I don't know. I'm gonna say America, Italy. Okay. How many major novels? Jane Austen, right? Don't know, that was a random guess. Okay. In which year did Pablo Picasso complete Guernica? Don't know. It looks like I'm going to die out in round 2 here. General knowledge. Lazy. Lazy's not a dwarf in Snow White. Superheroes known as the Dark Knight. Batman. Sports. Sport involves a hole-in-one. Golf. General knowledge. What is the only number that has the same number of letters as its meaning? 4. Religion and mythology. What Greek god ruled the underworlds? It's Hades. What is the objective of Clash Royale? Destroy enemy towers. +5 to max intelligence. ×2 on that. And we'll continue. Level 3. General knowledge. Which board game has 6 weapons and 9 rooms? Cluedo. Iconic quotes. Which 2006 movie line is Take a Chance, hire the smart fat girl? Bridget Jones's Diary? I don't know. I didn't watch that movie apparently. Religion and mythology. Which animal is sacred in ancient Egyptian religion? Is the cat. Here's looking at you, kid. Casablanca. General knowledge. In Last Sulfide, what is James doing when we first meet him? I don't know. More general knowledge questions. How many different combinations does Rubik's Cube have? 43 quintillion. That's okay. General knowledge. Which disease is transmitted through a tick bite? That is Lyme disease. Lyme disease from ticks. The Rainbow Reaper. Which country uses gannets? I think that was Iran. Spend five. Okay, I'm gonna lose out this round. The largest ethnic group in the Middle East. The Arabs. Okay. Oh, here we go. Sport. Which country hosted the 1994 Winter Olympics? Norway. Okay. London was the first underground, and we have lost. Okay. Let's go for the challenge. Get some timed runs in on this. Skip. I'll take Surge. Thank you very much. Reward chest here. We're going to have random. So movies and TV. Who composed the film soundtrack to... Oh, okay. Movie soundtracks, I instantly go Hans Zimmer. So we're going to put music. The Kylie Minogue duo, The Single Kids. That was Robbie Williams. And on that, music. Beatles known for its plain white cover. The White Album. Let's put that on sport. Food and drink. Rum-based cocktail. That's the Hurricane. Music. Wonderwall. That was Oasis. Ow. What the fuck was that? Got stabbed by something on the ground. All right. Sports. 6 points for a touchdown in American football. Silly me. Let's randomize it on that. Science and nature. I don't know. It's the only person who sounded like it was a real name. Scrum rugby. Who betrayed Jesus? Judas. $785 points. We're going to have some max intelligence here. Star Wars. Claim all. Times two. Continue. Okay, so we're going to take a rewards chest here. Double dicey. We'll put Star Wars on you and Star Wars on you. Then we'll run you, and you. Let's multiply everything here and see how we go. Star Wars. Leia's starship. Oh, rescue from the Death Star. Star Wars. Planets Luke travel to in search of Yoda. That is Dagobah. Food and drink. Dark tissue-like substance under the caps of many mushrooms called the fans. Oh, the gills. Okay. I know mushrooms had gills, but sure. General knowledge. Ballet. Giselle. Who are the Willis? Female spirits? Okay. Art and literature. Daniel Defoe's major work of fiction. I don't know. Robinson Crusoe? Roxana. Okay, I didn't know the answer to that question anyway. Art and literature. The play Green Grow the Lilacs was adapted to the musical. Fuck it, I don't know. General knowledge and ×2. Let's just chuck that on religion for the fun of it. Alpha, beta, gamma, that's the Greek alphabet. Science and nature, a plant that sheds its leaves before it is deciduous. Religion and mythology, holidays and Ramadan. Eid al-Fitr. Science and nature, a bird is known for its beautiful tail and courtship dance. That is the peacock. Let's roll that onto you. General knowledge. I made the first fully automatic machine gun. All right. Hiram Maxim, apparently. Geography. Capital of France is Paris. Easy question there. Technology. URL is a unified resource locator. Uniform resource locator. Close. All right. So we got art and literature. Pippin and Merry. Forest creatures are the ants. Food and drink. Foul. Made with offal. Made of foul. Learn how to read. You might be able to answer questions properly, Matt. Food and drink. Ointments, wash. Sage. Okay. Let's show a ×2 on the video games question. Main antagonist is Booker. Oh, okay. Zachary Hale Comstock. Oh, the antagonist. Not the protagonist. Geography. Krakatoa is in Indonesia. $845 total score for that level. Max intelligence, please. Reroll. Go with that. All right. Deck is empty. Of course it is. Rewards chest. Board game general knowledge. Is it oregano? Marjoram apparently has antifungal properties. Sport. Which the trophy best scorer in professional golf is the Arnold Palmer or Harry Barden? Okay, probably gonna lose out on this one as well. Technology is local area network. Got that one down pat pretty well. Food and drink. Superfood is also known as the berry. Blueberry, because it's the only berry in that list. Geography, largest country by the land area is Russia. Let's put that on there. Sistine Chapel was Da Vinci? No, Michelangelo painted the Sistine Chapel. Sport. Steeplechase is 3,000. Looks like I'm going to lose out on this one. Nah. Oh, general knowledge. Just get some. It's Dutch, okay. Religion and mythology. Anubis is the god of death. Get a rewards chest here. What have we got? Double multiplier. Art and literature. Iago is Othello. My bad. Movies and TV. Title role. Edward Scissorhands. Johnny Depp. General knowledge. How many inches in a foot? 12 inches in a foot. Geography. Oh, the Arabian Desert. Okay. Movies and TV. Hellboy? Shamani, okay. Total score 1,855. Alrighty-o, let's go for another roll on that one, shall we? Halloween. Take that. We'll take a key. Halloween over there. Art and literature. Pride and Prejudice was Jane Austen novel. Let's see if I can. I had a score of like 4,000 and something at the Games Expo. Let's see if I can beat that in this run. Trading cards turned into a movie. That was the Garbage Pail Kids. Take a key. I'm gonna need that. Music. Monster Ball Tour was a second. It was Lady Gaga. It was in TV. Seinfeld for Emmy for. I don't know because I had never watched Seinfeld. Halloween. Vampires originated in Europe. Geography. You might find the Great Fence, Australia. Keep the rabbits out. General knowledge. Stating poliomyelitis. I think that was during a sulk. Alright, just do that. Here we go. Level rewards, +5 to max intelligence. Brands and logos. Claim all. We want a 2x multiplier, a key, a reroll. Give me trim. Continue. All right, rewards chest. Question timer slowed twice. All right, so we're gonna put that. That's gonna go over there. Be that. I think that. All right. Small dog of German descent was the Affenpinscher. German for small something, I think. Science and nature. It's the Akita. No, the Alaskan Malamute. My bad. General knowledge. Armies of 60. Sorry. What? Angel Falls is in Venezuela. Okay. The art of performance. Jaguar. I am failing hardcore this round. Great history. John Francois like Napoleon cracked the sign for the Rosetta Stone. Sumerian. Doing good. Doing real good this time round. Science and nature. Type of insects, the boil weevil beetles. History. What assassin lived for the shortest period of time committing his crime? Lee Harvey Oswald. Geography. New York Island, where you find Queens and Brooklyn, is Long Island. History. Not good at history. The ancient Egyptians built the pyramids. That's an easy question. Food and drink. Vanilla pod comes from the orchid. General knowledge. a good guess. That was a really good guess, that one. All right, history. Which military corps of the ill-fated Gallipoli campaign? That was the Australian New Zealand Army Corps. History. Leader of the Soviet Union was Joseph Stalin, Nikita Khrushchev. Not good with my Russian politics. History. There's a lady of the United States who have run for elect. Oh, Hillary Clinton. It's a general knowledge. A flutter is a group of butterflies. All right. Thank you. Reroll. Not enough gold. Okay. You wanted that. I guess you wanted there. Brands and logos. Logo cross like Chevrolet logo come from. Chevrolet. I don't know. Hotel wallpaper. Hotel wallpaper, apparently. Maybelline. Oh, L'Oreal is because you got Maybelline is maybe she's born with it. General knowledge. I don't know. This disease is synonymous with leprosy. Hansen's disease. Okay. Efface. Awesome. Okay. Wow. New game. Let's try this again because I am doing absolutely terrible. Okay. Eliminate an incorrect answer. I'm going to put you up there. Put you there. Food and drink. Mushrooms that you find in supermarkets are button mushrooms. Religion and mythology is the sacred river of Hinduism is the Ganges. Okay, cool. That was just a straight up guess. I had no idea what that one was going to be. Technology, virtual private network, VPNs. The only way to watch porn in Australia, apparently. Religion and mythology. How did Charles Manson describe the apocalyptic race he foresaw? Helter Skelter. Okay. Music. Who's had a hearing affliction? That was Beethoven. He was deaf. Sport. And hockey is... Oh, 3 periods. Okay. I was going to say 3. History. Machu Picchu. The Incan. I thought they were Aztecs. Really. All right. First book is Genesis. I'm gonna crash out on round 1 here. 2. For fuck's sake. Crashing out round 1. Here we go. Video games. Overwatch map set in Greece is Ilios. Let's get it back. Superheroes. Mega City 1. Okay, cool. Good guess. Science and nature. Prevalent is carbon is nitrogen, apparently. I fucked that up. Movies and TV. Let It Go is Frozen. Okay. We got to the end of round 1. Somehow. Take Marvel. Claim all. Reroll. All right, let's continue that. Look at Marvel. All right. So let's throw it over things like this because I don't know. Alien race, the Kree. The Sakarans. Okay. Your knowledge, your easiest contest to defend. Ah, I don't know. Thanos is just rolling. Knowledge, fried Cabbage Patch dolls was ruled unsafe. Snack time because they're bitey mouths. Ribena is purple. It's Sleep Cat for almost 70 years. Nick Fury. Okay. I got none of the Marvel questions correct. Bette Midler played a role in what fake stage play based on a movie? Don't know. A boy, a dog, a die in a giant bubble. Bubble? Okay. General knowledge, aerophobia is flying. Hotel California is the Eagles. Okay, science and nature, planets closest to the sun, Mercury. Music, we got a symphony where musicians stop playing one by one until they're on left. Two left on stage. Hayden, whoever Hayden is. Sports, how many players are total in a rugby union match? 30. Fuck, okay. It must be about 15 per team. V-Bucks. Get a reward. General knowledge, okay. Roman Emperor split the empire into east and west. Diocletian. Because of course Diocletian did. Geography, South Africa is known as Tafelberg. Table Mountain. Okay. French wine region. Burgundy. Okay. General knowledge. Notice this liquid at room temperature, mercury. Technology. Which company first was graphical web browser? Netscape. Okay. All right, cool. +2 and a key. Take another key, another ×2. All right, continue. Level 3. We're just gonna put that on there because I don't know. ×2. ×2. General knowledge. Following games often use red and black ads. Checkers. General knowledge. Game of life. How do you win? Have the most money. How many stars are there on the Chinese flag? 5. Good guess. Take a rewards chest. Random multi. Rainbow Reaper. Least likely to be used in Central Asian sport of Bukashi. And fucking what? General knowledge. Is dressed 3. I clicked the Empire State Building. You fucking idiot. Movies and TV. It did not feel to Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh, that's right. Yes, of course. Movies and TV. Seinfeld, where the four pretends to be a marine biologist. I don't fucking know because I don't watch Seinfeld. Alright, let's randomize general knowledge here. So there's the father of video games. Ralph Henry Bayer, apparently. Trivial Pursuit, which is kind of what I'm doing here, and failing miserably. Rewards chest. Okay. Oh, general knowledge. Sport played Wimbledon, tennis. Big win. Billie Jean, Michael Jackson. General knowledge. 29 miles per hour. How many kilometers per hour is my speed? 144. Okay. I don't know miles to kilometer conversion. Science and nature. How many clauses? It was fucking 18. Okay. I'm gonna lose out here. History. Royal Highland Regiment of the British Army is known as the. Okay, good. Good guess. It was either of the two, Westminster or St. George's. Another history question. Good guess. Don't clash. I don't know. Let's just go that. No, what was Muhammad Light? Okay. Tanganyika and Zanzibar, or Tanzania, because it's kind of an American in Paris. George Gershwin. Kind of the Industrial Revolution first take place. Pretty sure that was Britain. Apparently, I'm wrong. Okay, religion and mythology. Illustrated by Lon Chaney. A lycanthrope is what kind of creature? A werewolf. Gridiron game between McGill University and Harvard University, 1874. Hey, what a guess. Oxygen. They breathe in carbon dioxide and they release oxygen. Mitochondria. It's the powerhouse of the cell. I don't know. Romanticism, apparently. History? Falkland Islands? No. Third Battle of Ypres. Alright, history. After Titanic broke into, approximately how long did it take to reach the ocean floor? Good guess. Afghanistan. Okay. Movies and TV, virtual reality system called The Matrix. Tron. No, The Matrix doesn't. My score was only 2,120. So there was nowhere near any of my scores that I got at Game Expo. Well, those were two of the games that I spent a lot of my time playing at the Game Expo. Trivia Deal and Feed the SCORCHPOT. We have some more content coming up on Spookaboo, last week's demo review stream for Spookaboo. We've got some new levels for that. So next week's Taste of Chaos, we're going to be diving into Spookaboo. Over the next couple of days, I'll be doing some more demo reviews from the Game Expo. These ones are demos that I had played at the Game Expo that they aren't on Steam. So look out for the videos on those ones. And we have a horror playthrough of a game called Parasitium coming up soon. So also check that out. If you're new to the channel on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. If you're following over on Twitch, hit that follow button. It helps out massively. And as always, Life's too short to be normal. Stay weird, embrace the chaos. And I'll see you next time.